Compass School is a Reggio Emilia-inspired early education and childcare center in Palo, Ohio. The Reggio Emilia-inspired approach that the Compass School uses gives students the tools and support to steer through their distinct paths of discovery. The project-based curriculum encourages children to be active participants in the learning process and develop the skills needed to explore their ideas, interests, and questions in a meaningful way. The Powell community and diversity of families nourishes the project-based curriculum and learning within the Compass School. The Compass School places great focus on their image of the child, the community, and the families that are fostered within this area.
One of the main tenets of their way of thinking about education is this idea of the three protagonists in the educational experience. One is the teacher, one is the child, and one is the family. But they always extend that beyond the family to the larger community. And in their project work in particular, they are always looking for ways to incorporate resources for the community. So they really kind of have, and I hadn't really thought about this until just this second, but I'm going to think about it more. I am thinking that they really see the funds of knowledge of their community as a large contributor to their work in their schools.
Compass School realizes the funds of knowledge that the Powell community has. They value the community as a resource and its role as a teacher by allowing students to explore and form their ideas through different community experts.
The field trips, we have connections with other early childhood programs in the area. We like to invite other programs into our school to either do observations in our classrooms or to come in and do performances or entertainment, or just kind of share different aspects of their life with the children at Compass. So I think just having those parts of community within our school and then looking outside into our actual Powell community is really important. Often we will have like the Delaware County Library come in to work with classrooms. We will have, dentists in our area, police officers, the fire department, all kinds of different community members that will come in to work with groups of children. Sometimes it's just related to the project that they're studying. If we're studying community helpers, of course, inviting in the fire department and police officers and librarians and local members from restaurants is something I think that really builds that curriculum and allows the children to learn from a different individual with expertise in that area. But we also like to do it just for fun sometimes. Who doesn't love when a fireman comes with his gear and you get to tour his fire truck? Kids love that.
The culture of Powell influences the families and values that they hold. The Compass School incorporates families into their pedagogy by building a community of support for the learners through strengthening and valuing family relations.
So with the Reggio philosophy, a very important component of it is the community involvement. So we really, and like I said before, include the families in what's going on in the classroom in the day-to-day. And we do a lot of different events throughout the year to encourage parent participation and have them be a part of our school in other ways aside from just the typical kind of day-to-day curriculum. For example, we do things annually like our open house where we're just open some extra hours on a Saturday morning just to have fun so teachers can mingle with the parents, so parents can get to know other parents better, so the children can play and have those opportunities. We do things like a family picnic once a year where again we're just inviting families to hang out on our playgrounds and we cook out, and it's just a very casual way to build those relationships and strengthen the community in our school.
A key aspect in building familial relationships within the Compass School is to foster a smooth transition between the home and school environment. Teachers play a valuable role in creating this fluidity for students.
I think a lot of it is our teachers kind of putting those values into the parents and the collaboration that we have and the community that we have with the parents, and then they kind of bring that out into their homes and into the communities, and it just kind of goes all throughout.
We really respect families as the child's first teacher, so it's really integral for us to have those parents be a part of our school, feel comfortable coming in and talking with the teachers, talking with the administration. We have an open door policy. I think that, like I said, the main goal is the same for everybody, just meeting each individual child's needs and being open-minded to differences that might be taking place in the home environment versus the school environment. No matter how closely we're partnering and working together and communicating, things are just going to be different at home, and that's okay. It's something that we need to just have an understanding of. We really just want parents to feel that they have a voice in what's going on at the school, that their wishes and their values as a parent and as a family are going to be respected here. And we're going to carry on with those things in the classroom setting.
Respecting and valuing familial relationships within the classroom requires delicate balance. The Compass School gracefully incorporates the input of families while maintaining their pedagogical approach with children. Communication is often the largest barrier to upholding cultural funds of knowledge. The Compass School combats this barrier by constantly inviting parents and outside community members into the daily happenings of the classroom through photo documentation, daily reports, curriculum journals, and providing gathering space for students, teachers, and children alike.
But there's always challenges, and there's always this kind of tension between the school and the family, and the Italians do a really good job of kind of really tapping into that idea of the value of the family and the funds that they have, and how do they make the most of those.